Before we get into today's video, I've got 3 things for you. Number 1, if you want to get a notification whenever we post a new video, make sure you ring that bell. Number 2, there's a TCG Player affiliate link in the show notes. After clicking that link, every purchase you make on tcgplayer.com helps support this channel. Number 3, you'll also find a link to our Patreon where you can support us directly. And now, kick back and enjoy the show.
I really like your shirt, bud. That's a nice shirt.
Thanks.
Has a little pocket and everything.
Yeah, it's not new.
Oh.
Thanks for noticing it
I
now.
can tell. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Spikes.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
I didn't see you there.
Oh.
Well, welcome. We weren't expecting you. With all the lights and setup and everything.
We're normal.
We're definitely
Doing normal things.
Welcome back to another episode of Commander. High-powered Commander gameplay. Is that what we're calling it?
Max power.
Max power. Yeah.
Full throttle.
Full throttle gameplay.
Oh. That's good. Let's use that.
Anyway, we are here to play some high-powered Commander with some high-powered commanders. I am going to be going first in turn order. This is a deck that you've seen on the show many times, but only once by me, I think, in the Christmas episode.
Christmas special.
The first Christmas special.
I am playing Elliot's Zur the Enchanter deck, very specifically.
Specifically mine,
Yeah.
so don't give him crap for the deck being bad.
Give Elliot crap.
Yeah,
Come
if
at
I
me.
play it bad, it's Elliot's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, so this is a demonic consultation deck, if I remember correctly. I don't think you run Doomsday anymore.
I do not anymore.
Yeah, so-
that was a heart-wrencher.
So yeah, Zur is just kind of used to get, Necropotence and utility enchantments that cost 3 or less, like Grasp of Fate and
Withering Wisps.
Withering Wisps. That's the one I was trying to remember. That's a really good meta call, especially against 1/1s, as we'll see later on.
It's okay, I don't play one once. This thing's gonna be a 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to slow down the game a little bit with these exile enchantments and draw some cards and do some stuff. Yeah.
I'm going second, and I am playing Kyrnos, God of Storms. So this is a rehash of my 1000-Year Storm Kyrnos deck. So the main goal is you are using Reweave and Reality Scramble to transform Kyrnos into the 1000-Year Storm, and then you just cast spells till everyone's dead. Until then, it's just a pretty standard spell slinger deck. You're just playing counters, draw effects,
Blue stuff,
blue
red
stuff,
stuff.
red stuff.
Popping dorks with Keranos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good.
I'm playing Pure and Toothy. This is a deck that draws cards. It doesn't often win, but it does draw a lot of cards. The idea is you get Toothy out, you cast cantrips to make it big, and while you're swinging in, all this kind of thing, you're wanting to filter and draw through cards to find blink effects, which allow you to remove Toothy from play, put it right back into play, draw a whole bunch of cards, put a whole bunch of counters back on Toothy. It's got a Labman finish, but it's got a couple other ways of winning too. But Labman, I would say, would be the primary way.
The deck that I'm playing is also primarily a Labman win. Mine is mono blue. Naru Meha, Master Wizard. She's back. She's blue.
She's back. She's blue. Whatever.
So the deck uses flicker effects as well, but this one I don't think you run, but maybe you do. Illusionist's Stratagem
I don't think I run
is the main number in this one. It's a 4-mana instant that reads flicker to up to 2 things, and then also draw a card. So we're gonna use the stack, and we're gonna use Naru Meha, and we're gonna draw our deck.
Probably hold some priority.
Probably press the control key down.
Hopefully draw
Elliot's blink spells say blink 2 things, and my blink spells say blink Toothy. So.
All right,
So-
Bill's
I'm
going
gonna
first.
draw a card. I'm genuinely upset. I'm gonna play this Watery Grave and go down to 38.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go down to, I guess, hopefully 36. I'm gonna tap this for a black and cast Imperial Seal.
Wow.
Jen?
Any mental missteps?
No, I do not.
Nope.
Nope, no effects.
Right, so off of my Imperial Seal, I'm going to get this card and put it on top of my library.
Go to
And
36.
then I will lose 2 life.
Thank you.
34.
And with that being
36.
done, I will pass the turn.
Come on, Thought Scour.
Impossible to tell.
It's gonna happen. Oh no.
No, it's an island.
Oh no. That casts Thought Scour.
It does. Ponder.
Ah.
Top 3. Ooh. These are all cards that I probably want, but I'm going to shuffle anyway. So I shuffled my library, and I'm going to draw this card right here, and I'm going to look at it intently, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw a card.
Did you successfully look at it intently?
I'm going to play this Prismatic Vista,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and I will cast this Thought Scour.
No.
Winds of Rebuke.
Winds of Rebuke, good too.
I'm going to cast this Chrome Mox,
Oh.
and I'm going to exile this Mystical Dispute, I should say.
Wow, with 3 other blue decks at the table.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
I'm going to
He's going to try to win.
cast this Lion's Eye Diamond.
Oh no, you were right.
Storm Count 2.
Okay, now what can I do here? I'm going to pass the turn.
Interesting. I'm going to draw for my turn. I'm going to play a basic island. And I'm going to preordain. Scry 2. I'm going to leave both of these on top in that specific order and draw a card.
It's kind of scary.
It should be. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to untap and draw a card. Oh. I knew it was there. I'm going to cast Mana Crypt.
Oh.
Is that what you...
I
Curious
do not have to tell you that. I'm going to tap this Mana Crypt, assuming it resolves.
Yep.
I mean, there are a bunch of blue decks
Blue tables
at
at
this
the
table.
table.
I'm going to cast Demir Signet
Ooh.
with
Rocks.
my Mana Crypt. I'm going to play the Snow-Covered Island as my land for the turn, and I'm going to tap these for an assortment of blue and black, and attempt to cast Ashiok Dreamrender.
Oh, no.
Whatever, I don't have to tutor. This is a draw deck. I will respond. I will respond by cracking my Prismatic Vista.
You got it.
I'm going to get the Snow-Covered Forest,
Okay.
That is a basic
and then
plan.
Ashiok on the stack.
Yep.
No thanks.
Yep.
Bop. Elliot topped 2 cards with Preordain, so I'm gonna slap him with
The old
Ashiok's
Thought
shadowy
Scour.
hand.
I already drew 1.
Yeah, but you don't. have the second
Misty
one.
Rainforest doesn't even do anything right now. Cataxian Probe. Scavenger Grounds. Dig Through Time.
And then we're going to exile our graveyards.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Dig Through Time wasn't doing anything anyway.
All right, pass the turn.
Well, especially not when your graveyard's exiled.
That's what I'm saying.
Draw this card here. I'm going to play this Island and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw a card. I'm going to play this... I'm going to play this Snow-Covered Island. And I'm going to cast this Rhystic Study.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
And I'll pass the turn.
Hang on.
Oh.
I said I'll pass the turn.
It's already resolved,
I
champ.
don't like Rhystic Study.
I said what I meant, and I meant it.
If that goes to my graveyard, it may get exiled.
Well, we're going to swan song the Rhystic Study.
Oh, I wanted a bird.
And
I was
enchant
baiting
you.
it out.
Yeah, so you're gonna get. I'm gonna get you a bird, because you can kill this Ashiok.
Whoa.
There's
Teamwork.
your bird. Yeah.
Make the dream work.
My Ashiok.
Yep, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Well, I'm going to play this basic island that I drew off the top of my library because Bill put it there instead of this Misty Rainforest that he turned off with the Ashiok.
Yeah, actually, that was.
And then I'm just going to ship the turn.
All right. Upkeep. I'm going to flip for my Mana Crypt. Spikes are damage. Hi-ah. Take 3.
33.
Bill's practically dead.
He's just killing himself.
Dead on board. Draw a card.
11 more turns.
What should these do I want to do?
He's got
I
options.
think I want to just do this thing, okay? Potentially keep this up in case Elliot has something. Which of these? Yeah, no, I'm just going to do this. Actually, I'm going to activate this Ashiok first, targeting Jan.
All right. Well, Sentinel Tower.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good
Mountain.
one.
That's also bad.
Come on, reweave.
Arid Mesa and Esperon Center.
Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
Ashiok-esque.
Can I please get like an MLG?
Those are cards I might have needed.
All right, then I'm going to tap these two for blue-black colorless. And what are the cards in everybody's hands?
What are the cards in everyone's
Yeah,
hand?
what are the cards in
I
everybody's
have 3 cards.
I
I
have
have
7.
7 counter spells.
Okay, I'm going to cast
Well,
Windfall.
6 counter spells.
Holy
Windfall.
moly.
Windfall.
Yep.
How many cards do you have?
3.
I have 7.
This is tricky.
Jen?
No, Mystical Dispute.
Oh,
I actually really like Mystical Dispute.
that is a good card.
It makes my Chrome Mox tap for blue.
I assume you don't have a
No
response.
responses to
response.
No
Dispute.
effects to Mystical Dispute.
I'm going to attempt to Narset's reversal my Windfall.
It's cute.
Oh!
I did that on Olivia's stream. I guess now it will have been a few weeks ago.
It will have was.
I have no effects to Narset's reversal.
Yeah,
Windfall.
Windfall on the stack above Mystical Dispute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so... Okay, any effects to that one?
No.
Nope.
I am going to blink of an eye your Ashiok.
Oh.
Okay.
Neat.
That happens.
Yeah, and then I have no
Okay.
further effects, so...
Okay,
Windfall.
Hold on, Windfall on the stack.
Windfall is
Oh, Jesus.
This is like
How many cards does in hand does everybody have?
6.
5.
4. 3.
2. Yeah, I know Windfall happens.
Okay. I'm going to discard Ashiok. No. Limjewel's Vault, Cyclonic Rift, and Windfall. Isn't that weird?
Discarded the Windfall. Yeah.
So I wasn't technically. I'm gonna discard Counterspell, Arcane Denial, Is It Signet, Unsubstantiate, and Holy.
So he was actually...
He had a million counts.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to discard Veil of Summer, Blast Zone, Snow-Covered Island. Remind me about this moment later in the game, because I have something to say about it.
Okay.
I am discarding Basic Island, Time Spiral, Labman, Teleria West, Merchant Scroll, Spell Seeker.
That was
This is the best Windfall I've ever cast in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 6.
We're drawing 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody has their 6.
Yep.
I'm going to play a snow-covered island as my land for the turn because
Wow.
I didn't have a land in that other hand. I'm going to tap this for a blue and cast Soul Ring and pass the turn.
Holy moly.
Well, I'm gonna untap and draw a card. I guess I'm gonna play this Flooded Strand. Cast a Gataxian Probe. I'm not gonna pay. I'm pay 2 life. Whatever. 38.
Target. Everybody has 6 cards in
I
there.
know.
Not me, I have 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Let's target Bill, I guess.
Sure. Here you go.
Sure.
Patrick Warburton.
Sure.
Actually,
Actually,
can't
don't care
take
about
Patrick
these.
Warburton.
This is a pretty okay hand, I guess. I'm gonna draw this card here.
I mean, I didn't get to choose.
Didn't you, Bill? Didn't you?
Didn't I, Lisa?
I am now going to crack my Flooded Strand, going down to 37. I'm gonna get this here Volcanic Island, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap. I'm going to draw a card. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
I'm going to
mama.
play a land. I would like to tap this land and cast a Soul Ring.
Oh my goodness. Everybody getting soul rings off of this windfall.
Yep, I would like to tap this Soul Ring and cast a Fellwar Stone. I would like to tap this Chrome Mox and this Fellwar Stone to cast a Talisman of Creativity.
Jiminy.
Then, I would like to tap my Snow-Covered Island and my Talisman of Creativity for a colorless to cast Dramatic Reversal.
Ruh-roh.
Holy moly. Yeah, no effects, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I will untap all of my non-land permanents.
Casually, a big ritual. This is not a permanent.
It didn't untap Elliot.
Yeah.
It wasn't tapped to begin with.
Then, I would like to tap this Forest and the Talisman of Creativity for a colorless again to cast Regrowth, targeting Dramatic Reversal, holding priority, cracking Lion's Eye Diamond.
Yeesh. Yeah. Discard your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
discard
going to
your
make 3
hand.
blue. I'm discarding a delay.
Wow.
So I make 3 blue. The Regrowth then resolves, and I get Dramatic Reversal back to my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tap 1 more mana to cast Toothy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then I would like to...
You cannot
Can't.
cast Peer.
Oh, so close.
Tapped incorrectly.
I mean, I guess I could dramatic reversal.
Incorrect.
It's a little loose, but I'm going to move combat. I'm going to attack Bill in the air for 2.
Honk.
It was 31.
31.
And then I'll pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw.
That was my windfall hand. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I wish I could have done that. Cast a Kyranos.
That's interesting. I'm gonna start this off with a ponder. No thanks. I'm gonna look at the top 3.
What are you thinking about?
I'm gonna shuffle. So I'm gonna draw because I have shuffled my library.
Sufficiently randomized?
Some might say. And you know, I wanted to
trying
get
to win
a
now?
land, but this is.
Sorry, what's happening?
I'm gonna cast a Soul Ring.
Jan, keep up!
This
Yeah, I
windfall
guess.
was insane, Bill.
I'm gonna tap the
okay with
Soul
it.
Ring to cast a Sapphire Medallion,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
It's okay, I've made peace with the fact that I'm not winning this game.
Alright, spikes, damage. Hiya! Ah!
Ugh.
Ah!
28.
Draw a card.
My only hope is that this bird kills Bill.
Oh, there
That's
we go.
my plan.
Well, Toothy.
I am going to cast Mox Diamond.
Yeah, go for it.
You got
Discard
nits.
Snow-Covered Island. This thing for white, and then activate this for blue-black colorless. Beep.
Beep.
Zerd,
Yeah.
the beeper.
The boy.
Should I play this one or should I play this one?
That
to-
one.
up
No,
to
for
you.
sure that one.
This one?
That
Okay,
one's so
okay.
nice.
This one. I'm gonna play the proxy Zerd.
Shout out to Anthony.
Yes.
Listener
at
Elf.
Listener Elf.
On Twitter.
And with that being said and done, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Neat. I'm gonna draw a card. Wasn't a soul ring.
Well, of course not. It wasn't off of
Keep
Windfall.
up.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm gonna play the Steam Vent untapped. Go to 35.
35.
Yeah, I guess go.
Okay. I'm gonna untap.
Oh
4
man,
lands in my hand.
the bird can't get past Zur.
Says you.
He's got a booty.
I mean,
Drop a
have you
card.
seen Ganondorf before?
Is there a trigger? Am I not crazy?
Yeah, draw a
Yeah,
card.
draw a
Trigger.
card.
Put
I
a thing
think.
on Toothy.
Get a thing.
Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
I can attack with both though. Getting
can.
some damage.
Sure.
Yeah, this being a tutu.
There's nothing he can do to stop it.
This being a tootie.
I'm going to. Does Felwar Stone tap for? That's a water.
Blue,
Yeah, water.
black,
No green?
red.
No green.
Oh, green.
Taps for Grixis.
That's why you couldn't play Pier last turn.
I know, but I can tap my Talisman of Curiosity for a blue. Take me damage.
For a blue?
Or for a green.
For blue.
You heard
For a
it.
blue?
You heard me say
You heard him. A blue.
First.
He's got a blue.
A
floating.
blue. I'm gonna cast this pure imaginative rascal.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's so
He's very
rascally.
imaginative.
What a
and
rascal.
Would you like to
rascally.
search your library for Toothy, imaginary friend?
No.
Okay.
I will also decline to shuffle.
Okay.
I would like to move to combat.
Bill, block Toothy.
Okay.
It's a commander.
Yep.
That's fair. That is 26.
26. And I will pass the turn.
Nothing gets past Ganondorf.
Except for birds.
Except for a bird.
Forward smash. I'm gonna draw.
I imagine Ganondorf's philosophy on birds is similar to Nicholas's.
Crush this bird.
So, spoiler alert. I just drew this. I'm gonna cast this Mana Crypt.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tap the Mana Crypt. I'm gonna cast Grim Monolith. Wow. Yeah, we're going places and we're going there quick.
Beep beep.
I have 4 mana.
I am going to pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap. Spikes damage. Please. Please.
23.
23. This man's dead.
I'm gonna draw a card.
I just had to make sure there wasn't a spike on both sides. Bill's just played himself all game.
That'd be really funny.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
No effects?
No effects.
No effects.
I feel like I should have an effect, but I'm not sure what it is. I am going to attempt to turn Zur into a monkey.
Monkeys are...
Ook, ook, you say.
Ook.
You can't say that.
Banana.
Can we say that?
I guess.
I just did.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Is that going to overload Cyclonic Rift?
Maybe. I think he
I
discarded
discarded
it to
it,
the
yeah.
windfall.
Quick and expropriate.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to bird that.
He's gonna try to bird my ape?
Yeah, bird up.
Jen.
I have no effects to the birding.
I'm going to pay full ticket for this mental misstep on your bird.
Ooh, on the
On the
swan song.
Yep.
That's fine.
Oh my goodness, he's got another?
Okay, Pongify on the stack, build priority.
Yes. I'm going to attempt to counterspell the Pongify.
Dang it.
Jen.
I have no effects to the counterspell.
I will also pass priority on the counterspell.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you had something earlier.
No.
Combat!
Oh! I'm gonna Cyclonic Rift your Zur.
That's fine. I'm okay with that one. I'm gonna return him to my hand.
I did it.
I'm going to pay 2 life and Toxic Deluge X equals 2.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Bill goes to 21.
I miss this bird. Yeah, okay.
Boop. Fine. You want him gone? Everything's gone.
Well, you weren't gonna pay 4, so.
Pass.
Done. Yeah, alright. Untap. Draw a land.
Nope.
Nope.
I like how you can tell what this one is regardless of where I hold it.
Yeah, those, that, like, hard sleeve is not meant for putting your commander into your
You're
hand.
supposed to be able to identify your commanderness.
I'm gonna cast a Spell Seeker.
Wow, I had one of those
spells.
once.
That's nice.
It is
Just
nice.
thought
That's the
Astro
judge
Nice.
promo?
That's the new Judge promo one, yeah.
New.
It's nice.
New. Yeah, one this is.
Yeah, I have no effects on spell seeker.
No X.
So I'm gonna take a page out of Bill's book, Bill's La Page, and I'm gonna get this Narset's Reversal.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
And pass turn.
It's a little less scary knowing he has it, I guess, but...
I'm hoping
to
you'll
untap.
forget.
I'll draw a card. Okay, I would like to tap 6, cast Toothy,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
and I guess I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty. I will untap. In my upkeep, I have a Mana Crypt trigger.
Ooh.
Spikes, I take damage. Oh,
We
this
got him on
dice
the ropes.
sucks.
It's rigged.
37.
Did you say this dice sucks?
I might have. I'm gonna draw.
This is the worst D2 I've ever flipped.
All right. I think I just have to try to get some like modest value right now. So I'm gonna pay a single blue because of my Sapphire Medallion, and cast this main phase Snapcaster Mage. Effects.
Snapcaster main.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm going to target the Ponder in my graveyard, and then attempt to flash it back.
Sometimes
For
it
1 blue.
1 blue.
That's crazy.
It is
really
not...
makes you think.
Because of the Sapphire Medallion.
Shut up, Jan. Any
Nice.
effects?
No.
No, do it.
I'm going to look at the top 3. Perfect. I'm going to put them back like this, and draw this one that definitely wasn't this island, and pass the turn.
Untap. Spikeroni's damage for this Mana Crypt. Hiya.
Oh, no damage this time.
It stays at 21.
Alright.
Just gotta deal with this 1/1 and the Snapcaster Mage.
I mean, I don't really, because I have a card in my hand.
I'm just doing commentary now. I'm not actually playing this game.
I mean, you're allowed to do that, for sure.
Bill rearranges his permanents while he thinks.
Okay, you don't have to do it that much. I'm gonna tap this the same way that I did last time and cast Ganondorf.
You got it.
Zur the Ganondorf Chanter. And then I'm just gonna pass the turn. That's it.
Neat. I'm gonna untap. Draw this card. Hiya. Alright.
You could have said Zur the Ganon Chanter.
He did.
I wasn't going to.
The Ganon Chantdorf.
I'm gonna cast this Keranos.
Oh no.
Perfect.
My
That'll
devotion
bolt
is
Bill a couple
currently
times, hopefully.
3. Pass the turn.
He can't bolt my Zer.
I'm gonna untap.
Or he can.
I'm gonna draw a card. Trigger Toothy.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom.
Headshot.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 3 mana. I would like to transmute Muddle the Mixture.
Ooh. No effects.
No effects.
Off the Muddle the Mixture, I'm gonna get this Isochron Scepter.
Muddle the Scepter.
Muddle the Scepter.
That is a 2 converted mana cost card.
I would then like to cast this Isochron Scepter.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I have no responses to Isochron Scepter.
Me neither.
I also do not.
Trigger Imprint. Imprint Dramatic Reversal.
You got it.
That's really strong.
I would like to activate Isochron Scepter.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
Elliot.
No effects.
I would like to cast Chain of Vapor, targeting Isochron Scepter.
Ooh.
Really wish you wouldn't.
Well, boy, howdy.
Effects?
Nope.
Okay, it happens.
Would you like to copy Chain of Vapor?
I
Oh.
kind of would.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice this. And I would like to target...
So this is resolved now.
I would like to target Zur.
He's not again.
do you want to copy Chain of Vapor again?
Yeah, you got 3 lands. Just do it.
No.
Okay, so... Are you done?
We
We ending it there?
I'm gonna sacrifice the snow-covered island to bounce Keranos back to your hand.
That's good. I thought about bouncing Keranos, but that is a good play.
Jan, do you want to copy Chain of Vapor?
No.
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool.
I would like to resolve my activation of Isochron Scepter. I would like
Yes.
to cast Dramatic Reversal. I would like to untap my artifacts.
Yeah, my Isochron Scepter.
Do you think it was just a Blue Sun Zenith? What's he got? What's he got in his hand?
Should I just cast it?
Yeah.
I bet you everybody at home is dying to know.
Dying
Dying to cast this blue sun.
Does this tap for green yet? Does anybody even play
No.
green?
No,
literally
not at this
no.
table.
Who plays green?
Nobody.
Oh, I want it. I will tap this for green ticket damage.
You should donate your forest to somebody.
37?
Yeah. And I'll float a colorless. Why not?
Why not?
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Image.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
I have no effects.
Okay. I would like to Phantasmal Image Spellseeker. ETB trigger Spellseeker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Essence Flux.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
You can blink my spell seeker.
I'm gonna use 1 mana. I can't, but
You can blink your spell
I can blink my Spellseeker.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. No, don't do that.
I'm going
goodness.
to cast this Isochron Scepter with
Yep.
my 1 mana that I had floating
Yep.
from before. And ETB trigger.
Yes.
Essence Flux.
Yeah.
Yes,
This
sir.
time I don't have a Chain of Vapor.
Then that's right. Everybody write that down. Bill doesn't have Chain of Vapor. I would like to move to combat. Bill,
Ow.
take 2,
Ow.
Bill goes 19.
19.
and then I'll pass the turn.
Oh, my Keranos got bounced.
I will
not see that
untap. In my upkeep, I have a Mana Crypt trigger. Spikes are damage. Oh, no Demaglio.
We broke it.
No spikes, no damage.
Yeah, we figured it out, team. I'm gonna draw for my turn. Ooh, that's a good card. Well, seems like it. Hey.
I guess.
Comment down below if you have any idea what that's talking about.
I'm gonna add a blue. I'm gonna add 2 colorless. I'm going to float a colorless because of the Sapphire Medallion.
And cast Windfall.
I'm going to cast Ghostly Flicker, hold priority, add 2 blue, and use the floating colorless
Oh,
to cast Naru Meha, Master Wizard. These things are both on the stack. Any
Passing priority
effects?
in an attempt to resolve Narumea.
I have no effects to Narumeha.
No,
God.
Jan!
Cards in hand?
3.
I'm going to cast Flusterstorm.
Targeting.
Storm count of 2.
Storm trigger.
Yeah.
Both targeting the ghostly flicker.
And
I
storm
did.
count is 2, so there are 3 copies of it?
Flusterstorm plus 2 copies.
Right.
Yeah.
I will tap the Grim Monolith to pay for all 3.
That's fair. I didn't think of this through.
Okay. Jan is passing priority. I would like to activate Isochron Scepter.
Yes.
I would like to cast Essence Flux.
Yes.
Target Pure and Toothy.
Pure and Toothy? Just Toothy.
Pure and Toothy. I would like to target both of them.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, I guess this is. This is targeting, I don't know, Snapcaster on a land, and then this is still on the stack. Okay.
yes. Okay. Does this bring it back into play right away?
Yes.
Okay. So Toothy leaves. Then
That-
Toothy comes back.
Yep.
Then, once somebody would get priority, Toothy's trigger goes on the stack, and I draw 2 cards.
Sees both
I
of
draw
those
2
cards,
cards. It sees me draw both of those cards, so it gets 2 counters, and then it comes back with 1 from Essence Flux, so it'll have 3 total counters on it.
Wow. Essence Flux.
Does it? I thought it was
I
just.
thought
if it
it's
was
just a spirit.
Is it?
Yeah, if it was a
Oh,
spirit.
2.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I almost got away with it, too. Yeah, for you
Very nearly.
meddling kids. Then
got that.
I would like to pass priority.
Okay, so Naru Meha is going to enter the battlefield. That ETB is going to trigger. It's going to target Ghostly Flicker. So I'm going to make a copy of Ghostly Flicker.
Okay.
The copy is going to resolve, targeting Naru Meha and an island. So that is going to bring the island back, bring Naru Meha back. Naru Meha is going to target Ghostly Flicker. I'm going to float a blue, and I would like to propose this as a loop of making infinite blue mana.
Yeah, and then you can like swap it to Grim Monolith for
yeah,
colorless
so,
too,
uh,
if you needed it for some reason.
Colors.
All I'm saying,
Cast my reality smasher.
Yeah.
attack for 5.
So let's say 16 trillion blue mana.
okay.
You gotta edit it.
Yeah, you gotta put that on the screen.
And then Naru Meha will resolve. I have to keep targeting it?
Well, but you can just not.
Oh, I
flicker
can.
her.
Yeah, okay. So she
This is
will-
your deck.
Stop talking. She'll resolve the one time targeting Ghostly Flicker, and that will target Grim Monolith, Mana Crypt.
Sure.
And those will untap.
Got it.
Okay.
With my 16 trillion mana, I would like to cast Whispers of the Muse with buyback.
Are you buying it back?
Yes, I will buy it back every time,
How many times?
this many times.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Whispers of the Muse is in my hand. I would like to cast,
Whispers of the Muse.
with my infinite blue mana,
Yeah.
Thassa's Oracle.
I know
That's
this is.
Oracle on the stack.
I know this is out of priority order, but Jim, any responses?
Do
What?
I have
Yeah,
responses?
you,
No.
Jan. I would like to cast Ancestral Recall targeting Elliot.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah,
No, I don't-
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't-
So
I don't have
that's
any
Oracle, ETB. Trigger happens.
Yeah,
Scry-
ETBs. I would like to attempt to scry 5.
Yep.
I have 0 cards in my library, so I will put
And 5 is greater than 0.
one of them on top,
Okay.
and the rest on the bottom,
Okay.
and then 5 is greater than or equal to 0. So I win the game.
Sorry, is it greater than or equal to, though?
What?
Yeah, which is it?
I don't know.
No, it has to be both of those. It has to
I
be
dropped out
greater
of
than
math.
Yeah.
So
and equal.
And equal to. Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's
did
it.
I did it?
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
did
You
it.
did it.
Yay!
Yeah.
With Whispers of the Muse. That's how you're supposed to use that.
This is what I drew. I drew
Take
a Curse
notes.
Totem and a Narset off of...
Oh. Wow, Narset.
Yeah.
That would have been really good.
Yeah, that was actually a really good game. I liked that game.
I just wanted to attack with Zer one time.
So much stuff happened.
Yeah.
That
That was a good
windfall
game.
was crazy.
Yeah, the windfall
bonkers.
was bonkers,
I
and
mean, I drew 4 lands.
the thing that I like the most about this deck is that it feels like it's easy to recover from getting shut down.
Right, like Bill deluged you the last turn, right? And you
Yeah.
had a ton of stuff.
And I
going
was
on.
like right back into it, and then who Bill dealt with my Isochron Scepter? Yeah.
Yeah, the chain of
And then I was like right back into it. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, we'll just like Spellseeker something else to put under it, and I've still got enough mana to cast it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fun. That Essence Flux would have gotten out of hand very quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
you're
kidding.
drawing like just so many cards off of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so, well, as of the filming of this episode, Beyond Death is pretty new, so Thassa's Oracle came out, so I decided to give Naru Meha some more love, because she has 3 lab man effects in the deck now. So, yeah, that's all.
Could have used any one of them to kill us.
Well, no, not original lab man. He was in the graveyard.
Could have used
Any of the remaining ones.
Yeah.
Which you did. I played Zer the Enchanter. Just a bunch of times. I never attacked with him.
And it did Zer things.
It did Zer things, i.e. getting bounced.
You sucked a whole bunch of damage and got it bounced a couple times.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, I thought my start was okay.
Yeah, it was good.
I was able to
Yeah.
at least get some stuff.
Your start was nuts, and even the windfall was good for you, too.
Yeah.
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 That windfall was nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
I really liked that.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, can I just play my entire hand and then LED into my commander? Because I'm like super in for that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was really good. But yeah, I was hoping to, as I said, attack at least once. But
Yeah.
things happen.
Some unfortunate circumstances there, I think.
Yeah. Jen, what do you think?
I cast my commander on turn 5 or 6.
That's
I don't
good,
remember.
though.
No, turn 6. Turn 6.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Then what happened?
Not as good.
And then I got bounced.
It didn't even come back to
Didn't do
your
anything.
upkeep with
Yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't actually matter.
I was the only one that did not benefit from that windfall. I drew 3 basics, Volcanic Island, and Scalding Tarn. Or not Scalding Tarn, Steam Vents. And then I drew like 2 more basics. So it was good. Yeah.
I
Sorry, Dan.
was tempted to not bounce the Zer because I was like, well, maybe I draw something, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to draw. I had 1 million mana, but I was like, but maybe if I bounce this Zer, Bill will bounce the Keranos. Because I wanted to bounce the Keranos too because I didn't want him to pop my Toothy if it didn't get up to... Because it would have been at 2 when Jan's upkeep came around, so... Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Played that perfectly.
Yeah, what can I say? Dance, puppets,
Yeah. That was a really cool game.
Yeah, really good
I
one.
like that.
Yeah, so I guess we will catch you guys next week.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click that subscribe button. And you can click this link to check out our other great videos.